And good morning. It was quite a wet evening and overnight tonight, or last night rather, with many waves of showers and thunderstorms developing and moving through our region. And as we zoom in a little bit closer, we can see back towards the west, these storms did fire from about right here and then moved over our area. And we did have that flash flood warning down there for Hamilton County. And that, I think, is set to expire at about 6:45 this morning. And that was for, again, that flash flooding, because we did see about 5 inches of rainfall in this area. And if we take a look towards the south, we also did see more rain back towards the south near Union City and Mayfield and Benton, Kentucky. We did see rain, not nearly as much as we saw here in southern Illinois, but we did see some rain. And right now in Mount Vernon, we can see the temperature right now in Mount Vernon is 73 degrees with a feels like of 73 degrees, but that humidity is at 96% because of all that rain that we have had overnight. And across the region, temperatures are largely going to be in those low to mid 70s this morning, with 73 in Sparta, 76 in Carbondale, and 76 in Cape Girardeau. And it looks like our cool spot down in Piedmont is at 71 degrees, but right now a lot of us are in those low to mid 70s to start the day. But if you're going out to clean your gutters after all that rainfall, I really think that the best time to do that is going to be after 11 o'clock this morning, as we start to lose that chance for some thunderstorms after that cold front passes. And it should be drying out later this afternoon, especially by about 5 o'clock tonight. So it's definitely not any sort of a washout for today. And on your threat tracker, we're tracking muggy conditions to start the day. And after that cold front passes, I do think that we will start to dry out in terms of mugginess. And we are tracking nice weather for tomorrow. It will be hot, but it won't be nearly as muggy as it is today. And then we're also tracking hotter conditions to return for next week. So if we take it hour by hour, we can see by about 9 o'clock this morning, our cold front is off towards the west, and this is going to be drifting off towards the east and taking with it our rain chances. But we could still see a few lingering showers in Mount Vernon and in Carmi, but I don't expect anything widespread or severe. And by 6 o'clock, most of us are clear, and we are warming up into those upper 80s with 86 in Harrisburg and 86 in Carbondale. It looks like back towards the south we could have a few 90s, but most of us are going to be in those upper 80s. And by 12 o'clock tomorrow, or by midnight on Sunday, we can see that most of us have cooled down into those upper 70s. But if we go towards 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, we're already in those mid 80s, and we are expecting a warm up for tomorrow, and I'm expecting temperatures to top out in those mid 90s with 93 in Carbondale. And we are expecting these warm temperatures, and we are also expecting that the air is going to be drying out tomorrow with lower dew points around the region for tomorrow, but that moisture is going to be returning on Monday. So I do think that tomorrow will be hotter because the dew points will be lower, but as soon as those dew points come back on Monday, we will also be expecting more rain chances. But I think today we're going to hit a high of 89, and I think tomorrow we're going to be a little warmer with a high of 93 degrees with those dew points dropping. And we're also tracking our next system that will be moving in somewhere around Monday and Tuesday, and that could be bringing rain to the region. But overall next week, I do think that we're going to have a hot week, and it's going to have several chances of isolated thunderstorms, and that's because we're in between these two the system of high pressure off towards the south and then the low pressure system off towards the north. But as we get later into the week, I think that this high pressure is going to start to dominate our region, and it's going to be bringing us even hotter temperatures later into the week, with temperatures approaching the upper 90s, with I think today and tomorrow being in those low 90s. To start the week, we're going to be in those low 90s and upper 80s, but again, looking towards the end of next week, I really think we're going to be hitting those upper 90s, and those 90s are going to be here to stay, with the 90s being forecasted for even next weekend.
And you know, I mean, the scattered showers and the high temps, it's all just indicative of summertime. Yes. So we ought to be used to this here in southern Illinois by now, but right into the rhythm, right?
Right.
All right. Thanks a lot, Garrett.